What's happening, hot stuff? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Brian the Divine Healer here with you, back with another fan favorite of What's Your Mood tarot message. All right. So it's going to be a general message for everybody. Okay. We're going to figure out your mood, see what's going on. Maybe throw down a little tarot to clarify. But these cards are like oracle cards, and they describe your emotions and what you're going through now, because we live in the present moment, right? Yep. And so then at the bottom, well, I'll show you. So see, at the bottom, it has something that you would use to transmute this negative energy. Okay? So we're going to pull 7 cards for the next 7 days. Happy Friday, by the way. Okay, 7 randoms. Let's do it. And one more. All right. This is for tomorrow, because we're already into today. All right, so you have shame. Ooh, someone's going to be feeling very shameful tomorrow. So what are we going to do to get rid of this? It says, embrace your flaws. They are part of your unique story. Okay, so don't be embarrassed about yourself. Okay, this seems like it's going to be talking about some kind of self-worth here. So this is you and how you're going to be feeling tomorrow. So accept you for who you are and what you're about. This is the positivity we're trying to reinforce here, okay? All right. We're going to get into Sunday, because that was Saturday, because today's Friday, right? Yeah. All right. So we have grief. Yep. So you're going to be feeling this this weekend here with the shame and grief, because all these cards lined up are going to be like a little story, okay? So we're going to be just charting all your emotions through the whole week. So what are we going to do to get rid of this grief? It says, in pain, finding healing and deeper connection to the self. So you need to anchor yourself here. You need to get a little grounded in this energy that you're feeling with this shame and grief, okay? So get outside. You know, don't be beating yourself up here. You need to heal. Maybe you need to do some meditation, listen to some frequency music. I mean, doesn't even have to be frequency music. It could be anything that you know, that puts you in a better mood, a good mood. So play your favorite song. Yeah. All right. Monday. What's going on for Monday? Regret. This is busted, dog. Wow. The past cannot be changed, but the future still is in your hands. Remorse, sorrow. Yeah. Well, this kind of somber energy here. I'm really feeling the bummed outness. Okay, so someone's really going through it. Yeah. But knowing your past and not living there is what's going to change the way that you feel to move forward out of that energy into something new. Okay? Let's get on to Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, baby. Distrust. Faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. So if you're sure of yourself, other people will be sure of you. Okay? So it's like, however you're projecting your own energy here, because sometimes we do this unconsciously, and you know, we're kind of maybe keeping to ourselves, and we're a little sad, bummed out, whatever. And then, you know, we just walk around moping all day. And so that moping is really you projecting your energy. So what you're really trying to do is release that energy and let it go. Okay, so that distrust is, you have to know that having faith in who you are and not being ashamed of that and carrying the grief, I mean, will not lead you to the regret. It's going to be the opposite, all right? Let's get on to Wacky Wednesday. Pride. Nice. I mean, I'm not really big about pride because I don't think that we should be prideful. Because who was prideful and fell? Oh, yeah, Satan. Anyways, true worth is measured by character, not accolades. So it's not what you do, but it's how you do it. Okay? So if you are coming out of this shameful energy for whatever reason you're going through this and carrying that grief, well, you're going to be able to turn that around by really knowing that, hey, you know, that was then, this is now. I'm not embarrassed to be me for who I am. And so then I can really trust that decision that, okay, for an example. So let's just say, you know, during the wintertime, you packed on a little pounds. And then you were trying to prep yourself for the summer, you know, to go to the beach and shit without this big old keg. And you didn't. So you still had the keg during the summer. This is kind of what we're talking about. And so to know that, hey, I got a keg. I'm not ashamed of that. And I'm not going to beat myself up because I didn't prepare myself to lose the keg during the summer, for the summer. Because I still carrying it. Maybe it's a 6-pack now. I don't know. But I'm just saying. I mean, I think you get the analogy, okay? I talk a lot of metaphors and shit. Because, you know, it's just the way my intelligence is. And so knowing that mistake, because it kind of was a mistake if you don't properly process your goals, which means you think of the idea, you start to want to go do it, maybe you start doing a little bit, but you don't finish it, so it's not successful. This is what I mean about knowing a mistake. So then the next time you get ready for this, maybe same idea, well, you know how to handle it and approach it in a positive way because you're not here focused on the keg. All right? I know it was a little woo, but that's how we do it. All right, Thirsty Thursday, here we go. Projection. Yeah, see, the projection is all about that projection shit. So you need to project yourself in your character to know that, hey, I'm okay with this keg. And so if I am, then other people will see that or feel that energy and know that, you know, they're going to be okay with it too. But you carry the shame and the grief, well, people are going to pick up on that energy, and then now they're going to be like opposite of that, okay? So seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Exactly, okay? Last card of the week, Friday, is Judgment. Judge less and understand more. And I think this is always just really about yourself. Judging yourself is, you know, probably what a lot of us do, like, on the regular. You know? And when you know that you're good with what you are and how you are, as far as maybe looks, whatever, you're not going to be so hard on yourself. Because you're letting go of all these emotions, these feelings, into being like, screw what anybody else thinks about me. I like me. And when you walk around with that energy, well, guess what? It's going to resonate with other people and find its way to people that feel the same way you do. Okay? And so that is super fantastic. And that is the understanding. Right. Thank you. Appreciate that for coming out to find out what's going on with your mood. I hope you're doing fantastic this weekend. Be safe, you know. Enjoy yourself. Binge my playlist. Tell everybody about my channel. Bring them on over. And if you have not subbed up, What the hell are you waiting for already? Become part of this family. Anyways, enjoy yourself. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and prayer every day, my friend. And I'll see you on the next one.